Hello. I was about to hit the main scene right as the timer stopped, but then I dropped my tablet pen because I'm really good at this. If you didn't know that already, I'm like basically the greatest streamer of all time. So yeah, how are you? How are you doing? How's everybody doing today? How's early squad doing? Wait, let me get my chat up. so I can actually Why is my chat not working? That's really cool. And nice. Okay, let me try closing and reopening it. Oh, what an excellent start. I sure do love a little bit of technical difficulty in the morning. Okay, fingers crossed. Log in, please. School exam tomorrow in the morning? Ew. Disgusting. I mean, good luck, you're gonna do great. Just imagine I'm doing a big thumbs up, like, inches from your face. You're welcome. Okay, there we go. Now it works. Yippee. Not feeling too well? No problem, dude. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for stopping by anyway, and get well soon. Okay, now I have a nice, beautiful working chat. I can actually start. Monday. It is indeed Monday, but it's okay because I'm gonna stream working on stuff, and you're gonna be really happy and stuff. That's how it works, right? Oh, you know what? How was your weekend? Tell me all about it. I went bowling, and it was cool and nice. I definitely didn't get last place every single time, but I did get a couple strikes, so it's fine. Do we call you Chip or something else? You could call me whatever you like. Oh. Okay. I need to get my bearings straight. Okay, so I would like this bowl, and this bowl needs to be colored so that you can understand what it is. What is going on here? It's always kind of a challenge with these videos as to what exactly I should be coloring in, because the whole universe, I guess, is supposed to be like black and white, but at some points I kind of need to color things so that you can actually tell what it is. In the case of the cat food here, I feel like that is one such case. I'm going to draw Chipflake today. I do not need to draw Chipflake today because he has been drawn several times. We're going to be coloring him though. This boy needs some color. The game I love playing just got updated this weekend, and it added a new world called... I'm not going to pronounce that, but that sounds really fun and cool. Yeah, I also drew in these little paw prints. I think I'm gonna make those cat food colored as well, for extra hilarity. Yippee. Coloring is definitely a thing that needs to be done. It's, in the case of Chipflake videos, to be honest, ones that don't have socks in them, coloring is usually pretty quick and easy. But as soon as I'm animating any other character, it becomes the worst part of the process. Which is very cool and nice. Very cool and very nice. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. I'm gonna do a little shadow here as well. Can lead cats to the food bowl, but you can't make them eat. Very true. Very true, life advice right there. You also can't make them eat properly, as we're demonstrating right here. Oh, I've done something weird there. Here we go, we do a little split clip, and then we do a little delete. So cool. Oh, I was like, oh, I don't need to color this, but I do, because there's a little bit overlap. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wild. Oh my gosh. Coloring animation is so exciting. Bro is a VTuber, that's cool. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Glad you think it's cool. Also, thank you for the resub, Convexity, absolute legend. My Twitch sub is now a baby. Congratulations. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh, this is not set up properly. There we go. Kinda threw me off a little bit there. My cats like to turn their head when they have a piece of food in their mouth and drop it on the floor, staring at me as I walk by. That is such a cat moment, honestly. Meanwhile, a dog is like, yo, is that a food? And they turn into a vacuum cleaner. This scene as well, I think I'm gonna need to lightly color in the litter tray. So you actually know what it is. That would be cool and nice. What am I doing? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. I need to be below. Okay, that means I need a new layer. Oh my gosh. Wow, riveting, isn't it? Whoa. Twists and turns. Plot twists everywhere. Oh my gosh. How good is CSP? I like it a lot, personally. I think it kind of depends on what kind of animations you're making, I guess, because a lot of people use a program called Toon Boom, which is apparently also very good and very commonly used within the animation industry. I've never personally tried it though because it's very expensive. Even more expensive than Clip Studio, if you even consider that expensive. So yeah. I hope YouTuber's not going to be mad at me for drawing a cartoon poop. Probably not, right? I feel like there's worse cartoons on YouTube right now. Would love a pet, but I know I'm too irresponsible to have one. I mean, props to you for, like, recognizing that. Not that many people do that. So why are you not filling yourself in, bro? Did I? No, I set this as a refer layer, so theoretically when I do this, it should color in, but it's not. I colored in a couple things. Oh, probably because there's a little tiny gap somewhere. Yep, that was the issue. Tiny gap somewhere, because of course there is. That's a nice thing. Yo, thank you for the donut, Calcidon. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's see if...
Fact of the day. The text-to-speech bot will be broken or not.
Yippie, ja, das hat nicht lange gedauert. Ja. Ich trinke einfach meinen Peps und mach weiter. Oh mein Gott, eine Katze. Kannst du das glauben? Ich nicht. Ich kann das nicht glauben. Ja, jetzt funktioniert alles richtig. Geil. Meine Musik ist ein bisschen zu laut. Einen Moment. There we go. My music was a little bit too loud. And my dial to turn it down is all the way across the side of my huge desk. Love the little tooth in your human model. Yeah, for some people, it makes him kind of look like a vampire. But it's actually just a reference to this model. You can probably kind of tell that that model is like this one if he was a human. See, this is the one thing about Clip Studio that's kind of difficult. There's so many options, so many toggles, so many, don't get me wrong, useful features. But like sometimes a tool will just not work how you want it to, and you don't know which setting is causing the issue. Like, I have area scaling turned on, so I don't know why it's not scaling. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I can do it a different way, I guess. But I swear that worked for me before. Before. Oh, did I say thank you for the dono, by the way, Culture Dad? I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, dude. Let me give you a heart. YouTube poop, actual. Not clickbait, for once. When you click on a video that's called YouTube poop and you just get a funny video, it's like, what is this clickbait? Yup. So I really enjoy using this pencil texture for my lines, but it is a little inconvenient when I have to do the coloring. But I don't know, kind of worth it in my opinion. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with dealing with this. I enjoy suffering. Is Chip based off a real cat? He's not. Nope. He's kind of based off like previous characters I used to represent myself. Like I've always kind of used like this color scheme. So I just transferred that over. Oh. Yo, 25 month. Thank you for the 25 month resub, Mr. Banter. You absolute legend. Hi, Aaron. Big fan of dogs here. Listen. I know you're a 25 month subscriber at all, but for that action, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Absolutely disgraceful behavior, to be honest. Oh my gosh. I'm like for the 6 month resub as well. Culture, you legend. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, I'm sorry. But I can already tell based on several words that it's the frickin' Polar kid, so thank you, I appreciate that. Also, I was just kidding, Vanta, please don't leave. Sorry, I was hacked. Cats for the win. Phew. Okay, good. I was thinking we got a dog enjoyer in chat. That would have been very upsetting. Imagine being subbed for 2 years and not loving cats. Dude, imagine being subbed for over 2 years and you like hate cats with a passion. What am I doing? Okay, I gotta do this. I love streaming my my video progress and all, but like my brain like really struggles to pay attention to what I'm doing sometimes. It's a struggle. The other thing I don't understand is I have anti-aliasing checked. It's like right next to my ear. But when I color in a wait. When I color in a selection, it has hard edges. But anti-aliasing, I think that's how you pronounce it, is supposed to make it smooth. What am I doing? Hello there, General Kenobi. Oh yeah, I finally figured out the thing that posts links and stuff in my chat for me. So, like, it was working on Twitch this whole time, but not on YouTube, and I didn't know why. And I discovered that all I had to do was log out and log back in again. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Yes. Bats are pretty cool, aren't they? I don't know if that's a typo, and you meant to say cats, but bats, I freaking love bats. I may or may not have recently made a bat soda. Yo, thank you for the resub, Lucas G3NO. Legend. I don't know if I'm supposed to read that out, but you said yo. Yo indeed. Meow. Meow. One day we should just all communicate in meows. Like the entire chat's just filled with meow. Okay. Sorry to spoil this S tier joke, by the way. But I gotta do what I gotta do. If you tuned it in, you're open to spoilers for the next video. I feel like that's a given. I need my background because I can't see anything. I am blind. Meow. Thank you for the frickin' 13-month resub, Reed. I really appreciate it. Give me 1 sec. Hello, how have you been? This month I wasn't able to be on streams. Hope I didn't miss anything. Have a nice stream. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. I don't think you missed much. I mean, how often have I streamed this month? I think I've been pretty okay at it. Except for like the last week. I was kind of lacking. But yeah. Oh, I did, I started, I'm continuing my, my Rain World playthrough. And it was really fun last time, so I'm gonna do another one on Wednesday. You wanna see me struggle? Maybe I can actually finish the game eventually. Chip has one white ear and one brown ear. Why is that? So basically, Chip's design, like where the colors are placed, is inspired by the Pokemon Sneasel. The Pokemon Sneasel has one red ear and one black ear. That's literally the reason. Also, the reason why Chip has a brown tail, brown forepaws, and brown spots on his head. Pretty cool, right? How far are you and what campaign are you doing? I'm just doing the very first one. I think the character's called Monk. And how far am I? I don't know. How do you how do you describe how far you are in Rain World terms? Maybe someone who's a bit more well versed in the game and tuned into the last stream can explain that. I need to look up a reference. Oh no, my poor search history. Looking up maid outfits for research purposes only, okay? Yeah, I don't think I haven't gotten very far with Rain World yet. I don't think I've even left the outskirts. That's the first area, the name of the first area, right? But I only have like 9 hours in the game so far, which sounds like kind of a lot now that I say it out loud, but whatever. Chat said it's okay to die over and over, okay? So I'm not gonna feel bad about it. Oh, yo, thank you for the resub, Chipstone. Legend. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well, dude. Whatever you do, don't type the word Sofaniel in the Rain World main menu screen. It doesn't do anything, and it's definitely just a waste of time. Okay, I will keep that in mind, and definitely not completely forget about it by Wednesday. Thank you very much for your service, good sir. It is a really good game if you don't die several times. I mean, I do have to say, like, knowing that it's pretty normal to die a lot is, it makes it a bit easier. Well, obviously not easier as in the game is easier, but easier to, not lose motivation to play it. And I have to say, like, when you die in that game, it doesn't feel, like, unfair, I gotta say. It's like, I really can't stand games like Getting Over It, when you make so much progress, and then you just make a stupid mistake and you fall all the way back down. I do not have the patience for those types of games. Oh my god, is that a dude in my Twitch chat? What the heck? Also, good morning, how are you? I am pretty good, thank you very much for asking. I'm really excited to, I'm really excited for the video I'm working on right now, actually. It's freaking, it's hype, it's really cool, I'm really happy with it so far, and, I really hope you guys will like it, because if so, it'll mark a bit of a change on my channel, I guess. And I'd really love to do more of this kind of content. Yeah. Share boyfriend stories for us. What stories? What do you mean? Can you show us your bat for soda? I think I don't have him on my PC, he's on my tablet. I just did a cute little sketch so far. But I've been meaning to do a vote for what my next VTuber avatar should be out of all my sodas. And I'll probably add him to the list as well, actually. I might as well, right? There will be times where it will feel unfair though, trust me. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. And try not to get too demotivated by it. Thank you for the warning. Just joined What's With the Maid outfit. What an excellent time to join. Yeah, so basically this is the Chipflake harem arc. Harem arc. Yeah, just kidding, please don't take that out of context. I'm gonna say this now, I'm really annoying when if you wanna like know things about what I'm working on, I'm just gonna not answer it because I find it kind of funny to just not elaborate. You'll see, you'll get everything explained. Oh, I'm missing a couple of lines here actually. Everything will be explained when the video is done, which will hopefully be either this Thursday or next Thursday. So not too long to wait. Thank you for the resub, by the way, Mr. Meow, you legend. Yo, 10 months already? How are you doing, Trip? Yeah, time frickin' goes by when you stream. It's kinda scary. I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. I keep remembering that I forgot to take my vitamin D today. Every time. Do you actually put milk in your tea and explain to me why? Is it like a flavor thing? Yeah, basically. I mean, okay, listen, like, it's not like I'm putting milk in like green tea or like, you know, fruit tea and stuff like that. It's like the specific type of black tea, like British black tea, is literally made to put milk in it. Like, if you try it, you'll understand. Oh, that's the wrong color. Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess we'll see how I do with Rain World though. I do feel like I'm always kind of trash at games at the beginning, but I feel like I'm kind of a quick learner. Well, maybe not a quick learner, but a good learner. Eventually it just like clicks, and I'm like, yo, I get it now. Yo, thank you for the dodo read, I really appreciate it. That's a lot of text. I don't know if text-to-speech is gonna read that out or not, because I don't know how much that is in dollars, so I guess I'll just read it out myself. Anyway, talking about games, I bought a VR headset and started playing VR chat. Reality is not the same anymore, now I'm head empty, only meow meow. I hope to find you there someday. Take your vitamins, also I forgot to take mine. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll take a break in about half an hour and then I'll take my vitamins, and please yell at me before I go on my break so I don't forget. Thank you. But yeah, appreciate it, dude. Yeah, VR chat is cool. I played it again recently and it was fun. What the heck?
Cheer 10.000, Cheer 1.000 got bored of YTV today, so im on Twitch RN.
Oh my god. Warum bin ich zweimal verwandelt? Warum? Hat das als zwei verschiedene Donations gezählt? Hä? Ja. Danke, Dankeschön, vielen Dank. Oh mein Gott. Ich habe noch nie so viele Bits auf Twitch bekommen. WTF. Einfach krass. Ich tue so, als ob ich verstehe. Gut. Yeah, I'm not sure why I transformed twice there. I guess it counted them as 2 different donations. Either way, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. What the heck? I've never gotten so many bits on Twitch before. So, wow. Thank you so much, dude. What else did I say? That was kind of it. I was like, why did I transform twice? I think it's because it counted as 2 different donations. Whoa, I never got so many bits on Twitch before. And then I was like, thank you, thank you. And then I read out the thing you said about how you're gonna pretend to understand. And I was like, good. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, dude. You absolute legend, if I did not express that enough previously. Yeah, I have it set up so that if somebody redeems a transformation whilst I'm like already transformed, it overrides it. Because I feel like otherwise they're just gonna like stack up and that's gonna be a bit confusing. And I also kinda like the idea that people can like free me from the German, you know? How fluent is your German? I wouldn't call myself fluent yet. I can have conversations with people, but I often make a lot of grammar mistakes, and I often have these situations where I want to say something, but I don't know how. Excuse me. And honestly, the whole German VTuber thing was kind of like part of partly a way for me to try to get a bit more used to speaking German and maybe like improve on it. Because trying to get good at speaking a language while having social anxiety is kind of tough. Because, you know, it's a lot easier to just not talk than talk while knowing you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. But unfortunately, that's not how you really learn how to speak a language. Well, you really have to force yourself to speak it. Good morning or afternoon, happy Monday. Nice to catch a stream. I discovered you on YouTube recently. Yo. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. How long have you been speaking German? Well, I would say I actually, like, kind of started learning it while I was, like, since I met my boyfriend. I feel like you just kind of, like, naturally pick stuff up. Especially when, like, visiting and stuff. And then I went to, but I couldn't like speak it back then. I just knew like a couple words. And by the time I went to school for it, I was able to skip a bit of the course because I already had a basic understanding of the language. But there wasn't really like a specific point I can think of where I could like speak it. You know what I mean? But if we're gonna go off the course I did, I started that at the beginning of 2018. So somebody else do the math on that because I'm bad at math. Yeah. So if I were to turn you cute whilst you're speaking German, the German will go away. Yeah, exactly. How old are you? I'm 27. As of a week ago. A bit more than a week ago. Before that, I was 12. Knew the insults? Yeah, exactly. In all seriousness, like, you pick up a surprising amount just by, like, being in the country. Like, you see, you encounter so many words that are just, like, really common. So I learned a lot of, like, colors and, like, just kind of like words that you see in, like, the supermarket. Like, word for, like, offer and, like, price and stuff like that. But yeah, absolutely I think the insults were, like, the first thing that my partner taught me, because of course they were. Happy belated birthday, thank you very much, I appreciate it. Have you or will you ever try to learn Blender or some other form of 3D modeling slash animation? I actually have a little bit of experience with the program Nomad Sculpt, which is a 3D sculpting program or app, I guess. I guess the kids are calling it app nowadays. On the... See, now it works. Now it's not doing the weird thing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing different. I love Clip Studio Paint for that. Anyway. I have a bit of experience with Nomad Sculpt, which is a 3D sculpting app on the iPad. I would love to learn Blender one day. But I never get around to it because I frickin', like, I stop working on videos and whatever else I'm doing. And then it feels like the rest of the day just goes by in like 5 seconds. It's very cool and nice to constantly feel like I have no time to do anything. But I think the real problem is just that the hobbies that I do have just take so long. Like yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I freaking like did some washing. What is going on here? Oh, it's because I have it set to background. Of course, of course. Yeah, and then I played a game. And then I drew. And then I watched the final 3 episodes of Arcane. And then I went back to drawing. And then it was already time to go to sleep. Oh no, I cooked as well. I cooked food, which always takes like an hour for some reason. And I called my grandparents. I did good grandson things for once. It's kind of funny, like, funny in a sad way. Every time I call my grandparents, they're always like telling me about somebody who died. Because the area they live in is like only elderly people there. So obviously they pass away pretty often, and it's like I'm like telling my nan about like my birthday and how much fun I had and stuff, and then she's like, "Oh, cool. By the way, a guy down the street died." And it's like, okay. Like, it's really sad, but I don't know how to respond to it. Yeah, typical grandparent things. Yeah. I'm probably gonna be exactly the same as when I'm older. It's probably also because, like, nothing else really, like, happens in their lives. They are very chill people who kind of just, like, chill at home. And don't go out that much. So, Yeah, that's like probably the most exciting thing they have to talk about. So it makes sense. It's just funny how often it happens now. Epic toe smear frames. Thank you very much. I don't use smear frames that often, actually. I don't know if you've noticed. I just kind of like don't really like the look of them usually. But I guess in this scene, like, wait, I can show you. Where's the end of my timeline? Over here. Yoink. Like, he scoots off screen, so it looks kind of adds a little bit of funny to it. Without spoilers for the people who haven't seen it, how did you feel about the arcade finale? I've actually been trying to think of a way to word it which doesn't spoil anything. I guess I'd say in general I did like it. It was an entertaining watch, definitely. But it did feel like they kind of like ran out of time to. There were certain plot points and characters that I wanted to see more of, so that was a little bit disappointing. But it was still entertaining, I would say. Also, still like freaking. They could like have the stupidest story ever, and I would still be amazed by it just because of how like beautiful the animation is. Don't expect to have grandkids, so I'll probably be the lonely, disgruntled dude yelling at the kids being loud outside. Yeah. I mean, I'm not planning to have kids either, so, I'll be like... I'm gonna have to, like, dump all those stories on my niece. Like, back in my day, we used a website called YouTube. And I was a little skunk-cat guy. And back then, $100 was considered a really big donation. Nowadays, that's how much your lunch costs. Meow.
My trip to Europe is coming up soon. Does anyone know of any cool events or activities happening between December and February? Other than Christmas and New Year's, of course.
Ja, es ist immer gut, wenn ich Deutsch sprechen muss mit jemand, der kein Deutsch versteht. Das ist immer richtig nice. Richtig gutes Timing. Jo. Ich warte einfach, bis das vorbei ist. Es lohnt sich nicht, das alles auf Deutsch zu erklären. Und dann nochmal auf Englisch. Mach ich nicht. Aber ich kann dich bedanken. Danke, Matthew. Du absolute Legende. Ehrenmann. Das sagt man. Yo. Okay, there we go. Yo, is that frickin' Shimtex, famous German YouTuber? What the heck? Joins Riders, I'm forced to speak German? That's funny. So basically I said... Oh wait, what did I say? I said, okay, it's really funny timing that I'm always made to speak German to somebody who donates who doesn't speak German. And I complained about it a little bit, and I said I'm just gonna wait because I'm not gonna explain the whole thing twice. Okay, trip to Europe. Does anyone know of any cool events or activities happening between December and February other than Christmas and New Year's? Yo, have you heard of this new thing? It's called New Year's Eve. It's so sick. Everyone drinks lots of alcoholic beverages and makes things explode in the sky. It's pretty cool. It's like a pretty new event that nobody knows about. In all seriousness, okay, where in Europe are you going? Because Europe's pretty big. Okay, like West Europe, East Europe, are you literally going to like every European country? Actually, Carnival in Germany ends in February, I think. So you would probably have time to check that out if you want to go to Germany. I've not really personally ever really experienced Carnival, although I want to. That's something I would check out if I was from New Zealand and I was visiting Europe during the months of December and February. Do other countries also have the giant ball drop on the what? The what? Events in Europe, that's a pretty broad spectrum. It is, but also, other than Carnival, I literally can't think of anything. So yeah, please throw your ideas out. I've kind of spent the last several years of my life being rather unadventurous. So I can probably get back to you on that point in like 5 years when I've actually experienced some things for once, instead of just sitting in my room drawing cats all day. Yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate on the ball drop thing. Like, what? What do you? Whose ball is dropping, and why is it so big? You really need to like drinking and wearing a costume at Carnival and drinking. Okay, but like, it's like a kids thing as well, though, right? It's kind of like Halloween 2 for kids. I will admit it's probably much more fun with the drinks and such. That's probably a big part of it for most people, but it seems to differ, to me at least, as a non-German. It seems to differ from Oktoberfest, which I would say is definitely a 100% pure excuse to drink. Carnival actually seems like the kind of event you could have fun with, even if you don't like to drink. In America, on New Year's, we have a giant glowy ball drop from a giant rod as it hits midnight, and it's a really big thing. Okay, I've literally never heard of that. Sometimes there's a big ball that descends alongside the New Year's countdown. What? How have I never heard of this if it's such a big thing? That sounds made up. It sounds like you're trolling me right now. Sounds like you're like, okay, let's make up some really stupid fake New Year's tradition and troll the European guy with it. Worship the orb. Only seen it in cartoons. I haven't even seen it in a cartoon, I think. Cause like I know about like Thanksgiving and stuff because of cartoons and TV shows, kids shows from America. But like the magical New Year's ball drop, I've never heard of that before. That's interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna go take a small break to use the bathroom and refill my Pepsi. I mean my Popsy. So, yeah, use this opportunity to grab your own beverages, make sure you stay hydrated, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Ah. The most terrifying thing of all is that his legless form now exists in the third dimension. Just kidding, they're just hidden. Chipflake.shop, a limited time, okay, bye. No! 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 Hello, welcome back. Okay, sorry for the several second delay. I deeply apologize. But you all forgot, but I did not. I did actually not forget to take my vitamins. Not only did I take my vitamin D, I even took my magnesium. I mean, I'm not like prescribed to take magnesium. I just take it occasionally anyway because it apparently helps with tiredness as well, and like muscle stuff. I'm not a doctor, okay? Don't take any medical advice from me. Except, I mean, it's not exactly like harmful to recommend people consider taking vitamin D if you feel tired and depressed all the time, especially in winter. Right? Welcome back. Thank you very much. Welcome back to you too. For the guy who asked about events in Europe, there are many winter sport events all across Europe. You could visit one of those. There you go, Marty, if you're still here. Apparently there's winter sport events you could check out. Okay, so I did some research, and the New Year's ball drop, I can't get over the name, was based off an old sort of clock, which was a ball hung on a pulley, and it was used to help sailors tell the time by slowly descending. Well, isn't that nice? I still can't believe that I've never heard of that. What the hell? What if I feel too happy? Alcohol. /J. This was a joke, please. I mean, okay, I mean, alcohol is a depressant. Like, it's just a fact. But I'm obviously not, like, unironically recommending people drink it. First time on stream, love the videos. Yo, welcome to stream. Thank you for considering checking out the stream. Yo, you're gonna freaking love this next video, I'm just saying. It's incredibly rare for me to be this proud of a video. So, also, I know it looks very standard at the moment, but it is a bit different, and you'll see, and it's gonna be really cool, and I hope you like it, and no, I was only teaching you to drink alcohol if you want to be depressed, okay? If you don't want to be depressed, don't drink alcohol and take vitamin D. You still live in Germany? I do indeed. I don't have any plans to move away from Germany ever, to be honest. I'm very happy here, and my whole life is here, basically. Can I yell at you? You sure can. I did already take my vitamins though, so you're gonna have to find something else to yell at me. Bo 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 bo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Haven't seen a video about Germany in a long time. What changed? I don't know. I just haven't really, like, had a specific thing I want to talk about in regards to Germany lately, to be honest. It's definitely not, like, completely off the table. I am very happy to make videos about Germany whenever I feel like it. I just... when it comes to, like, talking videos, and not just, like, the animated shorts, I'm kind of focusing on my road trip series right now. What is going on here? I should do this differently. We do a little bit of select, and we do a little bit of expanding. Yeah. Oh, and it still does the thing. That's because I have this weird setting on. Now it should work. Yep, there we go. See, I know what I'm doing. Save! Yo, that is an excellent idea. You know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity. For some reason, it doesn't autosave. Or does it? Does it autosave and I just haven't noticed it? Because it does... I do have it selected. I have my settings open, you can't see them. Yeah, I have autosave on. Okay, I guess I just never noticed it autosave. I have done a road trip, yeah. My last two videos, well, not actually my last two videos, those were like stupid animation. The last two videos before my last two videos are about the road trip through the UK. It was really cool and fun. And I'm kind of thinking about doing a Europe road trip one day. Ah, how is the chip doing today? I am doing pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. I have been feeling extremely tired lately, and I'm thinking it's that vitamin D. I need to be taking more of it. I'm gonna shut up about vitamin D now. I do not work for the vitamin D lobby. When's the next long video coming out? That is a excellent question. So, I kinda honestly make videos just based on what I feel like. And right now I feel like making animated shorts. So, I can't answer that question right now, I'm sorry. Been feeling sick this last week, hoping it clears up before Thanksgiving on Thursday. Oh yeah, it's Thanksgiving soon, isn't it? I hope you all enjoy giving thanks, because we don't do that over here. We are very ungrateful. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are getting sick lately. Classic winter. All hail vitamin D. I mean, honestly, yeah. A lot of people underestimate it. It's like, the days start getting shorter, the nights get darker, and everyone's like, why do I feel so tired and unmotivated all the time? Why do I feel so tired and unmotivated all the time? Even though I wake up and it's dark, and I go to work, and I leave work and it's dark. And I otherwise do not exit any building at all times. Yep. Which German states have I been in? Honestly, not many. I've only ever been in Saarland and North Rhine-Westphalia, obviously, because that's where I live. Hamburg. Hamburg's its own state, right? Hamburg was cool and interesting. Strange things happened in Hamburg, let's just say. Other than that, I haven't really... I mean, I've only ever, like, passed through them. I would have had the chance to check out a little bit of Berlin, actually, when I visited Poland last year. That was last year, right? Oh, that was at the beginning of this year. Oh my gosh, okay. But my train was so late because classic German trains. But I do want to visit. I mean, you kind of have to. If you live in Germany, you kind of have to visit Berlin at least once in your life, right? It's not. It's like kind of like living in the UK and never going to London, which is a thing I did until I was like 16. I think I was 16 the first time I went to London, and it was because of a school trip. If it wasn't for that, I don't think I would have been like chosen to go there on my own. I mean, my partner has also never been to Berlin, despite living in Germany for 29 years of his life. Yeah, like, me and my partner and our mutual friend Tim, who we went on the UK road trip with, we're kind of like starting to brew ideas about doing a Europe trip. But it's like even more difficult than the UK because even like just Germany alone is so huge that we could even do just like a straight Germany road trip. I don't know. I mean, I hopefully still have a lot of years left of my life, so plenty of time, I suppose. I think visiting different German states could be something I could do as a series on my German channel, actually. If I can frickin' stop feeling awkward about filming in public. Oh, it's gonna be even worse to film in Germany though, because a lot of Germans are pretty protective of their privacy and they don't like being filmed because of that. I just need to keep reminding myself that, like, it's legal to film in public nowadays. And if anybody has a problem with it, they can say, hey, please don't film me, and I'll be like, okay, sure, no problem. But pesky anxiety is like, oh, you better not make it obvious that you're filming people, or you're gonna get beat up, bro. You're gonna get beat up. The German stat, dude. Getting stared at by Germans gives me so much anxiety. I just have to keep remembering that it's just a thing that people do over here. Bro, this one time, I got home from work and I was parking my car and it was like 12 AM. And I was kind of struggling to park because I was still pretty new to driving. And this frickin' dude who was walking his dog was frickin' staring at me. You know what I did? You won't believe this. As a guy with social anxiety, you won't believe this. I frickin' I was like, yo, what are you staring at? I was like, can I help you? What are you staring at? And the guy was suddenly like, oh, I was just wanted to see if you need help. Like, yeah, right, dude. If I didn't say anything, he would have just kept staring at me until I parked by myself. Frickin' pretending that he just wanted to help. Like, shut up, bro. He just didn't get it. He didn't expect to get called out. Yeah, still riding the high of actually defending myself from a stranger in public once in my life. Hi, first time here. Yo, welcome in. Thank you for checking out my stream. I will say, I apologize in advance if I don't pay that much attention to chat. I'm not like purposefully ignoring people, I just probably have some kind of undiagnosed ADHD or something like that, to which I find it a bit hard to concentrate on multiple things at once. So yeah, as long as you don't mind, get a little bit used to maybe not having every single message of you that you send responded to. I apologize for that. And I respect it if that's not the kind of stream that you enjoy watching. Oh, the frickin' the German islands look very beautiful. I'd love to visit one of those. I mean, not necessarily just one of those. I would love to visit them one day. Can you respond to this? No. Just because you asked, I'm not going to. Should have gone up to him and looked in the direction he was looking and said, "What are we looking at?" I don't remember what kind of dog he had. It was definitely not like a scary dog. Multitasking is a myth. I know some people who like genuinely respond to they read out and respond to every single chat message they get. And their chat's like about as busy as mine is. And I'm like, why can't I do that? It is a little, to be fair, it's a little easier when I'm doing something like this with the animating and stuff, because I can just stop drawing for a sec to read. But when I'm playing like Rain World, for example, it's extremely hard to pay attention to chat at the same time. But it's fine. Most of you are pretty chill with that, which I appreciate. And those who aren't can just go find someone else to watch, and I will not be upset about that. Was it a pitbull? I would remember if it was a pitbull. I love pitbulls, they're so cute. I think it was one of those kind of like, you know, boomer dogs. Like dogs that only boomers have. It's like one of those breeds that you can never remember the name of. They got like scraggly fur. Solution: overlay the chat with 50% opacity over your screen in OBS. Unironically, might actually kind of be a good idea. Not for gaming, I feel like it would be too distracting, but for like art streams, it might be easier to read if it's like on the same screen as I'm drawing. Dude, you can list every single dog breed that exists. I'm not gonna remember what breed it was. Is it that important anyway? Do it now? I honestly don't even know how I would do that because I don't use OBS for my chat. I use Mix It Up Bot because that combines my YouTube and Twitch chat into one, and it's very nice and cool. Yo, was that a nebula? What the heck? 2 dragons just joined my Twitch chat. What the hell? Is it Dragon Monday already? So lucky. Ah. It's often the problem with chats of greater streamers that they are not as much fun to engage with, not because they don't respond to every message, but also because you cannot have a conversation with others. Oh, like with other chatters, you mean? Yeah, I can see that not being as appealing to some people. I don't know. Personally, I watch a mixture of small and large streamers. But yeah, when I watch a large streamer, it's not to it's not to use the chat. I don't even use the chat when I watch a bigger streamer. You know those kinds of chats where you leave a message and then it just goes up like an elevator, like whoop, it's off the screen. I don't even bother. Those types of streamers I usually just have on to like see what they're up to or to have on as background noise. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I prefer that or the more interactive streams. I like both personally. Oh. You're a skunk, right? I am indeed. I'm actually a cat skunk. Do you also have chat anxiety? What would you define chat anxiety as? Ah. Skunks are great. I agree. Thank you for your contribution. Cat skunk? I thought you were a skunk cat. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry for spreading so much misinformation. Speaking of which, I've been meaning to make a new ref sheet for this guy. And I looked at my old one recently and I saw that it says age 24. I'm 27 now. I've been meaning to make a new ref sheet for this guy for... How many years is that? Okay, to be fair, I probably was fine with the... I was probably happy with that ref sheet for the first year or two. So, I guess it's not been that long, but... And, sorry to disappoint, but I don't have any really well thought out lore as to why I'm a skunk cat. I know VTubers are quote unquote supposed to have really good, really interesting backstories and lore and stuff. This guy's literally just like, oh, I like skunk and also I like pointy ear. Put them together, do the fusion dance. It's my some of my other sodas actually have a bit of lore to them though. This guy is just me if anthropomorphic animal. At a certain point, I just replaced my age on my ref with 20. That is a extremely good idea. Cause like, are you supposed to update? Like, I'm realizing this now. Are you supposed to edit it every year to update your age? Like, I think next time I'm just gonna write like age adult or something. 20 plus. Can just say Socks is permanently 24. No. That's not the point of him. He's supposed to be me. That's why he doesn't have any interesting lore. Can skunk-cat beat Goku? I'm gonna go out on a whim and say probably not. One day I want to make an animation of like every character fighting, though. That would be fun. Just joined Strem, yo. Welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Imagine having to calculate your age in dog years. Yeah, it's always kind of like a thing with like animal characters. Like, do you write like their human age, or do they age differently because they're part animal? Like, I mean, in my head, the universe that all my characters live in, they age in the exact same way as a human does. I feel like that's just easy. Wah 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 wah. So you know, like, why does it have these white edges now? What did I do differently? I think it's... No, it's not because of that. Is it because I need to... No, that wouldn't work. Like, every time I think I finally understand this program, it's just like, yo, what if I work differently to what you expect? That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
On Tuesday, partly to mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. High 90, chance of rain 60%. Our 7-day outlook.
This Cats Be Like video, it is actually not. You'll see. Little spoiler, I guess, it does start out very typical. And then it becomes interesting. And I'm really hyped to see how people react to it. I'm just gonna say you're not ready. You're not ready for what I have in store. Meow 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 meow. Hi, welcome in. How's it going? Also, regular press Control S if you happen to be working on anything as well. And if you are working on something whilst listening, please feel free to share what you're working on. It's always fun to hear what projects you guys are up to. Good, how about you? I'm pretty good, thank you very much. Very excited to finally have this video almost done. Although I am quite severely procrastinating on the backgrounds. If you noticed, like, this is not how it's supposed to look in the final product. I wish I could just leave it like that. Yeah, I frickin' hate backgrounds. I don't even have to do that, like, what's the word? Complex? I don't have to use that complex, I have to make backgrounds particularly complex, but I'm still procrastinating on it. Because I just have frickin', like, bad associations with backgrounds. Do you use smear frames? It's kind of funny you say that because this is like the first time I'm using smear frames in a very long time. In the previous scene, actually, like right at the end here. I don't typically use smear frames because I kind of like... I don't know, I don't really like how they look in my animations personally. I only ever really use them if it's some kind of really fast animation, fast movement, I mean. Not to say I don't like them in other people's work, I think it depends. GIMP for drawing. I used to use GIMP as well, actually. It's a surprisingly good program for being a free program. I remember... Can you still, like, do those generated, like, light effects? I remember always making, like, shitty desktop backgrounds with the generated light effect that you could do in GIMP. That's the wrong tool. OpenTunes, I've heard about that as well. I think I actually installed it once, but I never got around to figuring out how to use it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Clip Studio Paint though. It's cool. Hello, Chip. Hello, welcome in. Ah. Cover your animation in fancy gradients. I kind of did that in the last one, didn't I? That was surprisingly fun, like playing around with the lighting and stuff. There's gonna be a little bit of that in this video, but in general I don't really get the chance to like play around with lighting effects and stuff like that. Clip Studio Paint's pretty good for the price. I agree. Not sponsored. I mean, I've been sponsored by them before, but I'm not currently being paid to shill for them right now. Sorry if I'm a bit late, how dare you? Just kidding, of course. Yeah, I'm only about halfway through stream. I usually stop at 6 PM for me. So you're good. Didn't really miss much. What have we been talking about? Like Germany? I talked about Germany for a while. Talking about like art programs. Oh, we talked about like big streamers versus smaller streamers and how their chat is like different. That was a fun conversation. Feel kind of bad. I didn't know you were an animation YouTuber until I saw your vids. That's totally fine, dude. I mean, are you saying that you found me through Twitch? Because that's kind of cool. Because obviously, most people know me from YouTube and then they find my Twitch and they're like, what? You stream? And I'm like, yeah. And then I do the whole, actually, I've been streaming for over 2 years spiel. But the fact that there are people who find my streams first and then check out my videos, that's cool. I like that. Ah. Pepsi. Drops a Venipede and runs away. Hey, I'm not complaining. Venipede's sick. Knew about your streams, but I was only able to watch them when I got Twitch. What do you mean? Universe was probably telling me I'm not ready for YouTube. Well, no one is ready for this next video, I tell you what. First, I didn't like streams in general, but I learned why they are entertaining to watch. Yeah, I feel like there's probably a stream out there for everybody. You just kind of have to figure out what kind of thing you like. I know, I mean the stereotypical streamer is like really loud and active, I guess. That doesn't appeal to everybody. But if you like having things on in the background while you work on stuff, for example, I feel like chill streams like this are pretty nice. Chip is terrifying, he stares at me with red eyes while I'm waiting for the bus. Yeah, that's the thing he does. I'm not liable for any damages caused by Chip, just saying. Why do you sound more masculine than you do in your old YouTube vids? Cause at one point I was like, what if I become a guy? And then I was like, went to a doctor and I was like, yo, can I have some mask juice? And he was like, yeah, sure, here you go. It's funny because it's never that easy, but you know what I mean. How much time do you spend on a 10-minute animation? Well, I tend not to make 10-minute long animations because, well, I could tell you this, actually. This video that I'm working on right now is about 2 minutes long, and I've already spent 19 hours and 24 minutes on it. And that's just the animation itself, not including the editing. So, if you're talking about like the story videos that are a bit longer, that's why there's only usually a couple of animated segments, and the rest is like a little characters still. Thought you just had a high-pitched voice. I did. I like to, personally, my understanding of it is that I've always been a guy, I just did not realize it prior to a couple years ago. It would be really funny though if I just didn't draw this and I just left it as it is. TV. Yo, I forgot to draw his body. That's really cool and nice. There we go. Imagine a video, but it's all empty frames. I've like unironically considered doing some kind of like joke video. I don't know what exactly it would be, but something like the same animation on loop for like 10 hours. Bed and TV pretty much sums up my life. It's all you need in your life, really. Beep boop beep boop beep boop. They said your voice would change to low pitch and then it didn't. I mean, for some people it just takes a while. And also I feel like in some cases you feel like it's higher than it actually is. Like people perceive it as like differently to you. So maybe it's that kind of thing. I don't know. Yo, why are so many people asking me about Tails the Fox lately? In the last stream, somebody was like, "What's your favorite Sonic character and why is it Tails?" And I roughly said, I do like Tails a lot. That's true, but I think my favorite Sonic character is probably Blaze. But to be honest, I'm not like super deep in like Sonic stuff. Like I just know some of the characters. I don't really like play any of their games or read the comics or anything like that. Ah. It's the year of Tails and we must spread Tails propaganda. Ah, okay, I see. Carry on then. In terms of having a public Discord server, it's not really about, like, people, harassing me, I guess. Like, I couldn't care less about people like that. It's more so, like, I've only ever had a Patreon Discord server, and that was already a bit too much for me to manage. Like, I just kind of struggled with, like, keeping up with it and moderating it and everything. And I know, like, I could technically just make a public server and then just, like, get a bunch of people to moderate it for me. But at that point, it's like, it might as well just be, like, a fan server, you know what I mean? 'Cause fan servers do exist, as far as I know. I'm not part of any of them. But I'm pretty sure there's a couple of, like, fan-made chip Discord servers. Because, like, I don't really see the point of having a server if I'm not, like, gonna be part of it, you know what I mean? Also, please don't spam. Thank you. I have a minimal mercy policy when it comes to spamming. If I don't respond to your question, it's probably because I don't have a good answer for you. Please don't spam it over and over again. Will you see the Sonic movies in theaters? Probably not. I don't really care about Sonic that much to go see it in the theater. I also didn't like the first two movies that much. Like they're okay, but not like to the point where I'm super hyped to see the. What is this? What is the third version of a sequel called? Trequel? Yeah. The end of the trilogy. Oh, also I finished coloring this a lot faster than I wanted to. I kinda don't want to color this scene on stream because it's like a really big spoiler. It just kinda like ruins the rest of the video. So I think instead I'm gonna bite the bullet and do some of these backgrounds. Have you been playing more Ace Attorney? I haven't yet, I'm sorry. I haven't really been in the mood for it. I will get back to Apollo Justice at some point, but I don't know. Sorry. Hi, how's it going? Pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. I'm doing backgrounds and I'm hating my life because I hate doing backgrounds. Even though it's like, as you can see, a very simple background. I don't even have to think about it that hard, but just hate doing backgrounds. How was your weekend? It was pretty good. I went bowling and I definitely didn't lose every single time. I can't draw at all, so okay. It's fair enough. Well, like, all I need to do is freaking, like, walls, a door, a bed, and a TV. Like, it's not that hard. I'm not even gonna worry about making the perspective look super realistic or anything. Because in reality, nobody cares. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten a comment on a video where I actually, like, put a lot of effort into the backgrounds, where somebody was like, yo, the background at 0:35 was so good. Clip Studio Animation, my beloved. Yeah, I mean, unironically, yes. Gotta be one of my favorite programs for probably my favorite program for animation, actually. Today I learned that we use the word spam to label the act of repeating messages because a Monty Python comedy sketch repeated spam as in the canned meat a ton of times. That makes a lot of sense. sounds exactly like a Monty Python sketch. Also considering a lot of, I feel like that's how a lot of, internet terms were born. Through things like that. Makes a lot of sense. Since when do you draw? I've been drawing, like, since I was a kid. But I would say I started taking it a bit more seriously around the time I got into digital art, which was when I was like 9, maybe. I got my first drawing tablet. Okay, I think I'm gonna go take a quick break. I will see you in 5 minutes. I gotta use the bathroom and drank too much Pepsi. Okay, I will be right back. Do not forget that. Ah. No. 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 I gotta say, normal cat video is gonna be like one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Like the whole, the whole like, overarching story thing. I'm really happy with how I executed that. But yeah, welcome back. I hope you were able to refill your beverages and or snacks. I sure was, although maybe I shouldn't be drinking so much caffeinated beverages. Like, Pepsi doesn't have that much caffeine in it, true, but I have been drinking a lot of it, so maybe I should chill. Anyway, where's my chat to you? Welcome back. Thank you very much. Welcome back to you. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, dude, I might have shadow banned you. I don't know, I don't recognize your username, to be honest. But yeah, I'm pretty, ruthless when it comes to banning people on YouTube, to be completely honest. If you're annoying and spamming and stuff like that, I just straight up ban people. But I don't recognize your username, so I can't say for sure what happened there. I'm sorry. How's everyone mentally and physically? Hope everyone's doing amazing. That's very sweet of you. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. I'm a little tired, but it's not like... not like... Okay, maybe it is a bit, maybe I'm a bit too tired. But it's fine, I'm gonna keep going until 6. I'm happy to do that. I wanna hang out with you guys. Just came home from work, saw your stream in my feed, said why not drop in to watch and eat a bit of snacks. Hell yeah. Hope you enjoy your snacks. And stream, of course. Bro's a dictator. Yeah, in all honesty, you kind of have to be a bit ruthless with moderating your chat when you stream. That's something I've learned. Because it's just very easy to lose motivation when you have people like just like not respecting you, I guess. They're like spamming, trying to get your attention, or they're just straight up like insulting you and stuff like that. It's a lot more fun if you just like think about yourself and like let people not let people treat you bad, even though they're like technically not breaking the rules, but they're just kind of like, you know, causing you to have a bad experience. Oh. It's a coincidence that I randomly saw your Twitch link on a YouTube video and you actually streamed. Good timing, dude. Yeah, I say this every so often, but I'm still kind of surprised that it's like frickin' my brain is like trying to say the German sentence. I'm kind of surprised that I ended up enjoying streaming so much to the point where I actually do it regularly, and I have been for over 2 years now. Because, you know, like most people, I just kind of tried it out in the beginning just because, you know, I feel like most content creators just try it out at some point. But I actually really, really like it. I theorize it's kind of because it's a really nice way for me to, like, talk about things in a way. I feel like this is gonna sound really stupid and depressing, but I feel like I can talk about things in a way where I feel like I'm not... Where I feel like I can actually talk about those things. And people actually want to hear what I have to say. Because as you may or may not know, I do have social anxiety, and part of that makes it a bit hard for me to talk to people, because I just have this constant fear that what I'm saying is like people don't actually want to hear what I'm saying. They're being annoying. If I'm being annoying, they only want to hear things. If they want to hear my opinion about something, they'll ask, which is not how conversation works. By the way, don't please try not to adopt a only speak when spoken to attitude. So streaming is like a really nice way where I can just yap about whatever I want, and people can stick around if they want to hear it. They can add their own opinions if they want to. And if I am talking about something stupid and annoying, they can just leave. And the people who actually want to hear it can stay. I think that's my theory as to why I enjoy streaming so much. And it's a bit of a nicer way to interact with people than like through YouTube comments. It's kind of like a kind of closed off discussion in the YouTube comments. You know. How did you create/find your main cat? I'm assuming you're asking how I came up with Chip the cat. Well, to be completely transparent with you, I always intended for the channel Chipflake to, like, be successful. That's what I want. I've always wanted it to be that way. A lot of people have the experience that they started out making YouTube videos for fun and it just happened to get popular. But for me, I was like, I was heavily mentally ill during college. UK college, by the way, not American college. It's a bit different. And I was kind of like, oh no, how am I supposed to get a job and survive in this world when I can barely even get out of bed to go to college every day? So I was kind of looking for ways I can be self-employed, and at the time I was trying really hard to be a freelance artist. Wait, I need to grab a reference of a TV real quick. And the freelance art stuff was not working out. And that was around the time... I mean, I've always really enjoyed watching YouTube and stuff, and like making my own channel and stuff was always kind of came back every so often in my brain. Where was I going? I was gonna explain how I came up with the cat Chip, wasn't I? So I was like, okay, I'll I came up with the idea of making an animation YouTube channel, and I did get inspired by the odd ones out and Jaden Animations, as you can probably imagine. Funnily enough though, back then they only had around 100k subscribers. I couldn't even predict that they would blow up as much as they have done. So for me it was just like, oh, it's a genre of content that like uses my animation skills and has the potential to get 100k subs. Sign me up. But yeah, in terms of the character for Chip though, I was like, okay, I want like an animated storytime character. But I want to be an animal. That's one thing. And I wanted to be an animal, but I didn't want to be a furry. If that makes sense. So that's how I decided upon specifically a cat, because I feel like cats... Sorry, my phone is blowing up. Because I feel like cats are like a nice bridge between furries and not furry. You know, you got like Tom and Jerry, Garfield, those kinds of characters that are technically furry characters if you use the definition of anthropomorphic character. But you don't have to be a furry to enjoy them, which is what I was always kind of aiming for. So that's why he's a cat. His color scheme is borrowed from previous characters I've used to represent myself online. I've kind of had this white and brown color scheme for a while, with the blue eyes and the red scarf. So I yoinked that color scheme. And the reason why he has like the head spots and the brown ear is that's borrowed from the Pokemon Sneasel. I don't like this TV actually, even though I just spent like 10 minutes drawing it. Also, I'm not sure why people don't really seem to understand that, but the freelance artist video is entirely fictional. It's not a true story. It's not like a story time video. I actually had zero success doing NSFW art actually. Well, not zero, but not enough to like make it worth it to pursue. And as you can see, I had a lot more success in doing family-friendly content. And that's something I tried to clarify on a pinned comment on that video. But people don't read those, I guess. So yeah, now that I'm done yapping, let me catch up on Chip. What breed is Chip? Nah, he's not a specific breed. I've kind of played around with the idea of him being like a British long-haired cat who just like shaves his his main body fur. But now that he's like an actual cat and not like an anthropomorphic cat, that kind of doesn't make sense anymore. Yeah, his specific breed of cat was never something I actually thought about. Why did you change the character? Simply put, I kind of just... Well, based on that story that I just told, you can probably kind of understand why, but I eventually lost my personal connection with Chip as a representation of myself. Because he's always, from the beginning, been made to appeal to an audience. He was never really made for me, so... As you can imagine, like, using him as a representation of myself didn't feel like It didn't feel like it was for me, it was just for an audience, you know? Like this character, for example, his name is Socks. I never intended to use him for content. So he was designed from the beginning to just be like me if I was an anthropomorphic animal. That's why I feel a lot more connected to him as a representation of me, as well as my other sonas actually. They may be a lot more difficult to animate, but yeah. I'm having a lot more fun with them, I guess. Ah. Do you have any tips on growing your channel? Since I'm trying to make a serious topic animated mini-series, I want it to be somewhat of a success, even if small. I think that you kind of just need to focus on, like, first of all, making good content. And, like, be really honest with yourself about, like, is this a good video? Am I making good stuff? And another pretty important part of it is like how you do your titles and thumbnails. And again, you kind of want to like design them based around, if I saw this video in my recommended, would I click on it? So if you're titling your video something like my animation episode 1, you know, would somebody who doesn't know who you are, would they click on that? Like, you know, like when people make, I don't know, vlogs and they're like, my vlog in, I don't know, Dusseldorf. Like, the only reason I would click on that if I don't know who the person is because I want to see the city of Dusseldorf. And on the other hand, if they named it something like, oh, my favorite place in Dusseldorf, or like the best restaurants in Dusseldorf, then I might be more inclined to click on it, because that's somewhere I could actually go in real life. Just as an example, of course. Didn't notice me come in. I'm sorry, dude. I don't notice most people dropping in. I'm sorry if it feels bad if I say hi to some people and not to others. I'm just gonna stop saying hi to everybody. There we go. And it's fair. What video are you working on, or is it top secret? It is top secret. Oh, and I just remembered another thing. I wanted to add a little Nintendo Switch. I don't think the stream is that delayed, I'm just not that good at keeping up with chat. Especially when I go on those long tangents. I'm like reading messages from a couple minutes ago. Now I need to look up a picture of a Nintendo Switch real quick, one sec. Pringle. I just typed in Switch and it actually comes up. Nice. Chipflake? Where? I don't see any Chipflake. Love your videos? Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Love the VTuber model, by the way. Thank you very much. I put a lot of work into him, so I appreciate that. I do feel like I could do a better one nowadays, but I'm gonna hold off on doing that until I add a couple more different characters. This is a very big Nintendo Switch. Also, I don't even know. Yeah, you can probably... There's probably a way to hook up a Nintendo Switch with a CRT TV, right? Excuse me. Just wanted to say I really like your voice. Listening to you is really, really relaxing. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm... Do I want it to be a bit more off screen? Nah, I feel like this orientation, you like see it, but it's not like the main thing. The main thing is this guy. Yeah. Is elevator a thing somewhere? Never experienced it in Germany or Europe. Yeah, I've experienced the elevator music in Germany in some shopping centers. Some shopping centers. You wanna know what's even weirder though? Car park music is a thing in the Netherlands. Car park music, can you believe that? The first time I heard it, I was like, where's this music coming from? I thought I was tripping. And then my Dutch friend is just like, yeah, it's what they do in car parks. You don't? Is that not a thing in Germany? Why? I mean, I guess you could argue that it makes you more excited to go shopping. I don't know. How do you like it in Germany? I like it very much. Thank you for asking. I like it very much, and I do not have the urge to leave anytime soon. My recent road trip to the UK kind of solidified that in my brain, that I'm very happy to live in Germany. I think I'm gonna add a little... The TV that I had, well, that my mom had in the living room had like a massive button, a massive on switch in the corner like this. It was very satisfying to press. I think TV should bring that back. Yo, have any of you ever eaten okonomiyaki? It's like... It's kind of like a pancake with cabbage. And me and my partner made some last night, and it like actually slaps. I think it was hard. And I'm so hyped to eat it again after stream. Do you have visa problems because of Brexit? I actually don't. Germany was very cool about Brexit. And since I've been living here before Brexit, all I had to do was like fill out a little form. I do need to get a new, like I have a residency permit card, and I do need to get that renewed every 5 years, I think. But yeah, the whole thing was very easy, which is very cool and nice. Would the stuff you said in those videos still be true today? I'm assuming you're talking about the ones about the things I like and dislike about Germany and the UK. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember exactly what I said in those videos. There might be 1 or 2 things that I changed my mind about since then. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head, honestly. Pancakes with cabbage. I think you're thinking of like American style pancakes. I mean, like, it's just kind of like dough. It's not like sweet. Also, it's not like dough filled with cabbage. You like mix up the dough with eggs and the cabbage itself into one like mass. We put bacon in it as well. That was pretty epic. And then you make a little pancake, and then you put a sauce on it. There's different pancakes. There sure is. In Europe, savory pancakes are pretty common actually. Although okonomiyaki is a Japanese thing. I don't know if they call it a pancake. I'm just using whatever I think is pretty similar to it. Okay, I'm not gonna put too much detail into that. Oh, I need to drill the bed as well. Ugh. Yeah, I'm frickin' talking about Dutch people again, but savory pancakes are very common in the Netherlands actually. It's very common to eat savory pancakes with like cheese and bacon. Although it's more similar to a crepe kind of dough, if you know what a crepe is. Do you have crepes in America? You probably do, right? Okay, this should do for this. Yeah. See, it's not so hard to draw backgrounds, is it? I gotta replace this beautiful part though, I'm sorry. Yeah, this bed needs to be like way bigger. Look, like Chip is like half the size of the bed. What the hell? What was I thinking? I think if I just draw, I gotta be careful to make sure it's clear what you're looking at. If I just do like the base of the bed and like a little a little foot here. Not a human foot, of course. That would be a little bit excessive. Yeah, you're right. Just this makes it very clear. I think I'll leave that in. Definitely won't be extremely off-putting, not off-putting, out of place and distracting. Seen the word crap so many times, but only just now learned what it is. Even more confusing, British people call crepes pancakes. But we also have American style pancakes as well. But if a British person is talking about pancakes and they don't specify that it's an American style pancake, they're probably talking about crepes. Crepes are pancakes. I mean, yeah, technically. The confusing part is just that when you say pancake to a European, they're gonna think of the American thing. Or if you say it to a British person, they're gonna think of a crepe. When I think of pancakes, I think of a cake but flat. Yeah. I think we should all just start using it like that, actually. Like a cake inside of a pan. Like a freaking like Victoria sponge, but you just fry it for some reason. I need to look up a reference of a bed. I forgot how to draw a bed. This is what streaming for 2.5 hours does to a man. Bed. Yeah, if I think if I just draw the blanket like up here. See, this is starting to... We're talking about cakes so often that I'm, like, subconsciously drawing a cake right now. Bed looks like a pancake if you squint hard enough. True. I mean, look, it's like the frosting, and then this is the cake. I don't know what this is, so just ignore that part. Yeah, I think what we've learned is just that everything is cake. They tried to warn us in 2018. But everything is in fact cake. Even you. Even me. Does this look like a bed? I think so. You know what? I'm gonna search for specifically cartoon bed. It's not turning out exactly how I want it to be. This might just be something I need to come back to when I'm less tired. Wait, it's all cake. Always has been. "2018 has been a long time." Yeah, 2018 is. It still feels like 2018 was 2 years ago. But it was in fact 5 million years ago. Yeah, the bed is still too small, isn't it? I think that's one of the issues. Yeah, I should just draw a Minecraft bed. What does a Minecraft bed look like? Minecraft bed. Oh, it's basically like this, but the blanket is tucked in. I don't know if I have enough space for a reference like that, unfortunately. It does sort of look like a Minecraft bed, though. I could actually just do I could just put the legs on the edges, like on the Minecraft bed. Mau. I haven't played Minecraft in years, and I'm kind of scared too, because last time I did, there were so many changes that I didn't know what was going on anymore. Like, and it made me feel like a boomer. Cake is a lie? What if the lie is a cake? You ever thought about that? Didn't think so. Hello and welcome back to Chip Draws a Line. Can we talk about how dire the Minecraft movie looks? So I've actually kind of been avoiding the Minecraft movie because I already know that I'm not gonna like it, so I'm just gonna like pretend it doesn't exist. Like you gotta understand, like I don't even like the Mario movie, so I already know I'm gonna hate the Minecraft movie. Have you ever tried Polana Spezi? I have, of course. It's pretty good. How can you not like the Mario movie? I didn't want to get into this. But I've talked about the not liking the Mario movie on stream before, and you were there, PokeSeal. I remember that. Cause I remember you being like, but you at least liked Luigi, right? And I was like, yeah, I like Luigi. Ah. What's the name of your persona? This guy's called Socks. Yo, the Tetris movie, is that like an actual thing that's gonna happen, or was that a fever dream? Why do I feel like that was a thing that's actually happening? Reminder, you can enjoy a franchise without experiencing the whole thing. Don't let people convince you have to experience media that you know you won't like. So true. I feel like Sonic fans can tell you that more than anybody. Oh yeah, hey, Arcane is another example. Can't stand League of Legends, but I love the characters and the lore behind it, and I enjoyed watching Arcane. But yeah, in general, the Minecraft movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie, it was just a bit too. Well, I say a bit. It was very. The story was so generic to the point where I just got kind of upset about how much potential was wasted. But yeah, I do want a disclaimer that it's not that deep, and I'm not like seething about it. I just accept that it's not for me. I'm kind of disappointed about it, but obviously it's not. I'm not gonna make a like 40-minute long video about how terrible it is and how you should all agree with me. Should I watch Arcane? If you're an animation fan, I feel like it's worth it just to see the animation. I was saying that earlier because somebody asked how I liked the ending. Like, people's opinions on the ending are pretty mixed. Not gonna spoil anything, and I would highly request nobody in chat spoil anything either, because there's probably people who are interested in watching it. But I did say that I was a little disappointed by the ending, but overall it was still fun to watch, even like just for the animation. But yeah, it is something you can watch without knowing anything about League of Legends, which is pretty cool. Makes it pretty easy to recommend to people. I'm not happy with this stupid bed. Okay, here's how I usually how I've drawn beds before. Just a block. Hello? 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 When you forget how to draw a straight line. Could have just used the ruler by now, but it's fine. Yeah, and then like a little leg coming out. That's kind of like how my bed is. It's pretty low to the floor. Fun fact. In case you were wondering about the anatomy of my bed. Finally, Chipflake bed lore. You're the first YouTuber I see talking to chat, really? To be honest, I don't know many other people who stream on YouTube. Except for, like, the really big channels who obviously don't respond to chat because they get, like, 20 messages per second. Writes it down. God, imagine somebody making like a freaking like document where they just write down every little tidbit that I share like that. until they just have like a freaking like document about like random fun facts about me. That's... I'm glad I don't have anyone like that. Let's just say that. I mean, maybe the leg should be a little taller. Not Chipflake stands out there. You wanna know something funny slash really sad? Good for me, but like sad based on what it says about society. I haven't had a stalker situation since I came out as trans. Like, since I'm no longer being perceived as a woman. Which is like really cool for me, of course. Like, I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that anymore. But yeah, if you ever wondered why it feels like there's a lot more male influences than women, then that's why. And that's like coming from me, somebody who never even like outwardly presented myself as a girl, right? Ever since the beginning, it's always been like, oh, what gender is Chipflake? Oh. And I still got several stalkers and just people being very what's the word? My brain is fried. You'd think I would be getting used to this by now, but people who disrespect your boundaries, there you go. Do you draw your frames on one layer, or do you separate the parts into layers, or does it depend? I tend to do the characters on one layer and the backgrounds on another layer. You can kind of see it here, like, here's all my backgrounds on the green layer. You can't see the colors. There's the green layer. And I got my lines on the other layer. Yeah, it kind of depends on how everything interacts with each other. I do try to use as few frames as possible, few layers as possible, just because it's easier for me personally to register it in my brain if there's less going on, I guess, in the document, but yeah. Ah. Also, I'd like to put out a peaceful reminder to please not spam the same message over and over in my chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I think this is pretty obviously a bed, right? Yo, what the oh my god. I should probably fix that. What the heck? Thank you for the... How much is that? 5 gifted subs? 3 KHO live? You absolute legend. What the heck? Thank you, dude. I hope everyone who got one of those enjoys my emotes and such. Please consider thanking them. Oh my gosh. The heck? I know, right? Well, why did it play them all at the same time? I did not... I'm pretty sure I don't have it set up like that. What? Well, thank you for the gifted subs, and also thank you for bringing this issue to my attention, I guess. And thank you for the resubs, Odin. Eat coin. I shall. Thank you very much. The jump scare. It wasn't that loud though, right? Thankfully. Okay, we can all agree that this looks like a bed though, right? Yeah, okay. Kind of thinking, because he's preparing to scratch the hell out of it. Also, I just realized that I keep doing the thing where I zoom out like this, so you can barely see anything. For me, this is still really big because my display tablet is so freaking giant. So I'm gonna try not to do that. Wish I could draw. Yo, if you can hold a pencil, you can draw. Oh, I was in the middle of saying something, wasn't I? I was gonna say, I'm kind of thinking of adding some little scratches from his the previous time he was scratching up this bed. Yeah. There we go. Socks fursuit when? Okay, I actually have a loose subscriber goal on my YouTube streaming channel that if I hit 100k subs, I would do a fursuit stream. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen though, that's why it's kind of like a joke. But if I ever come across a large amount of money, I would to the point where I could buy one, then that's when it would happen. Wanna know how I found you out? Found my channel, you mean? Or what do you mean? Where's my TV? Here it is. There we go. Exposed? Yeah, I'm like scared now. What did you find out about me? Wow, I don't know why I was procrastinating on this so hard. That was very quick. I was about to celebrate that I've finished all my backgrounds, but I have some in the first scene that I still need to do. So gross. Hype chest, what is that? I got an emote. What? Twitch is so silly, they just add so many random things. Beautiful. Yeah, actually the only background I need to do is Chip sitting on something. And I remember I was procrastinating on that because I kept thinking about, like, is there something funny I could make him sit on? Magic floating Chip, yeah, it is fitting for his character, isn't it? All things considered. Okay, but I think that's something I'm gonna figure out off stream. But yes, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm very hungry. I need to go and receive sustenance. And I hope you all stay hydrated and fed as well. Thank you very much for watching today. It was very fun. I got a lot of stuff done that I thought I wouldn't be able to get done, so I appreciate you keeping me company. I had a lot of really fun chats today, so yeah. I hope you'll join me on Wednesday for more Rain World. Or if you prefer art streams, I'll be back on Friday with more art. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Do not forget that